Hello and welcome back to my channel. This week I have some early spring cleaning and bathroom organizing motivation for you guys. Last year I posted a video showing you guys how I organize my bathroom. I'm still really happy with how that system works for me, but it's just a little cluttered at the moment. Nobody's perfect, and I'm not always the best at putting new items away. Rather than finding a permanent location for them, like I should, I'll just open the cabinet and put them in the most convenient empty spot. This leads to some items being buried under others, making them more difficult to find. If you can't see something, you're likely to forget it's there and may buy replacement items that you don't need. Although I could organize and tidy this up without taking everything out of the cabinets, I'm going to take this opportunity to do some early spring cleaning. Once I have everything out, I can clear out some of the unneeded packaging and throw out some of the clutter. These bottles of gel and conditioner are pretty much empty, but I want to keep them for when I travel, because when I replace them I got the large cost-effective pump version, and those do not fit well in my luggage. I'm also refilling my jar of cotton balls. Now I can start putting everything back. I'm pretty much keeping to the same organization system as before, but I do have some different items, and I no longer have products that have been used up. When I started putting my guest toiletries in the back of the cabinet, I realized that I had 2 bottles of the same item. Seriously, that's a waste of space, so I decanted one bottle into the other. This medicine drawer is the messiest of the lot. Part of the reason is that packaging tends to look more cluttered, but as I mentioned in the original video, you often want to keep medicine packaging because it has instructions and dosage directions on it. The other reason is because I picked up this large bottle of ibuprofen on sale, and it takes up a lot of room. I'm going to decant it into several smaller bottles for convenience and ease of use. Last time I chose to keep all these different makeup and hair samples, but the KonMari method is getting to me. The likelihood that I will use any of these is extremely low. I haven't used any of them since the last video, and that was 7 months ago. I admitted in the last video that I have a hard time throwing away makeup. I did a big makeup declutter back then, but I still hold on to items that I hardly ever use. A lot of my makeup is also quite old, and therefore not as effective as it could be. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I got some new makeup. I promised myself that if I bought new makeup, I would throw out my old makeup. Getting new makeup was also a reward for cleaning out the bathroom, so it all worked out. So in the original, I talked about how the side of the wooden box was magnetic, and I talked about using it for hairpins. Well, that's one thing that didn't work out so well with my system, because the hairpins would slip down where I couldn't reach them. You may have noticed in the time-lapse how many misplaced hairpins I found throughout the drawer. It was a little ridiculous. So I started using a small box for my hairpins instead. However, the problem with this was that I kept too many other hair accessories in there and couldn't get to the hairpins easily. So now I'm finally clearing that out and only including the items I use on a daily basis. So this is everything that I'm throwing away. I have empty boxes, a lot of samples, and then my old makeup. All of this was in my cabinets, taking up unnecessary space and causing clutter. Last but not least, I'm mopping the floor with my Swiffer. There was a lot of dirt, debris, and makeup dust that came out of the cabinets and ended up on the floor. Here's what my cabinets look like now. It's not a huge difference than what they looked like before, but they do look cleaner and neater. After all, if I had started with a complete disaster, that would mean that my organization system didn't really work. And you want something that will work for you, something that will keep your tidying and maintenance down to a minimum. I'm still very happy with the organization system I implemented 7 months ago. It works and only needed a slight refresh to get it back up to standard. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it motivated you to do some early spring cleaning. I think the beginning of the year is a great time to refresh and reorganize any systems you already have in place. It definitely doesn't take as long to tidy when you already know where everything should go. If you haven't already, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and press the bell to be notified when I post new content. To watch the original bathroom organization video, click here, and check out some of my cooking videos by clicking here. As always, thanks to everybody out there watching and supporting my channel, and cheers for now.